I'm Jim. I'm Michaela's dad. First of all, I want to thank you all very much for joining us tonight. It is with real gratitude that we can look out and see so many lovely faces, so many people that we adore. And I hope that Michaela takes a chance to just look out too and see how many people are here just for you. It's a great feeling. When Naf was pregnant with Michaela, we already had a son. And so even though every parent here will identify with just hoping for a healthy birth and a healthy child, I did give in to the hope that maybe I could have a daughter. I wanted to experience that father-daughter look that I had seen. And we were blessed when we found out that we were going to have a daughter, and I could not wait to have that. When she was born, we learned relatively quickly that it was Michaela's world and we were just living in it. She wanted to be awake from 12 midnight until 6 in the morning. She protested everything we wanted to do, to the point where before she could even talk, she could communicate with us. If we were doing something she didn't like, she would just go, and if I said, no, really, you should, she'd go, and so Naf and I nicknamed her Stands with Fist from Dances with Wolves. But as she grew older, we saw the things that you hope you're going to see as a parent. We saw the development of a beautiful soul, the development of a beautiful heart, the development of a beautiful mind, and we knew that we were getting to be very lucky with the child that God had granted us. But what I've been able to see as she enters early womanhood is something very unique, and it's her self-assuredness and her confidence in being exactly how God made her and being proud of that. To not try to be anyone else, that she is unique, that she is a gift as the unique woman that she is. And to be able to watch that and to be able to see that security in your child, there's no better gift. So with that, I did see a prayer last night when we were at the synagogue. It was one of the little teachings on the side that talked about the best way that we can celebrate the life that God is giving us is to sanctify the moment. And all we ever need to do to sanctify the moment is to have God, to have a soul, and to have a moment. And right now, we have that. I wasn't going to until you told me not to. So if you could all share with me to raise a glass to sanctify this moment, to soak it in and to celebrate that, this too shall pass, but in this moment, it is wonderful to be here with all of you to celebrate with Michaela and this wonderful day that she has as she goes out into the world with a beautiful heart, a beautiful soul, a beautiful mind, and a little bit of Stands with Fist will never hurt either. All right?
So I also would like to thank everybody. This really is a room filled with love. People who've traveled from far away and from down the street, we can't thank you enough for being here to share today with us. And Jim put everything so beautifully. I've been crying since Tuesday. And Michaela knows that I've been threatening her, like I threatened Cameron, with a song that would keep me from crying when I spoke to her and about her, but she said she would kick me in the shins if I did that. So, Alex, I'm going to sing Sister Christian 2 again. Where's Alex? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm just kidding. I sang to Alex on his 40th birthday at the office. It was awesome. But so... Michaela, I'm not going to sing to you tonight. I'm going to keep it short because Jim put everything so beautifully, and you know that your dad and I feel so strongly in all of those ways about you. What I will, so your middle name is Hope. for many reasons. And unlike Jim, I was terrified about having a girl. And the reasons are a whole other subject for a whole other speech at another day. I was terrified to have a girl. And we almost lost you, and we knew before you ever arrived that you were bound and determined to make your way into this world and to leave your mark. And the first night in the hospital, it was just you and I. Daddy had taken Cameron home, and your eyes were closed, and I lumbered out of my bed and walked over to where you were sleeping, and your eyes popped open. And you know, infants, the eyesight, and they're just born and can't really see anything, but when I tell you that you were looking straight at me and through me, as if to say, Mom, we got this, it's okay. And that first night that I was with you in the hospital, and I think I've shared this with some of you, I started an experiment tonight, and I whispered to you, and I've been doing this sometimes when you were asleep, so let me know if it's been working. I'm gonna write a book if this worked. So I've been whispering to the effect of, you're gonna think I'm the coolest, we're gonna have the greatest relationship ever, and we're gonna get along famously and love each other and hang out even when you're 12. So you're 12 now, and I need to know, I won't tell your dad, am I the coolest? All right, she's just saying that because her dad's standing right here. It's okay, I'm gonna write the book. But so fast forward 12 years to 6th grade graduation ceremony last year, and ceremony, you kind of have an idea of what's coming, but and Mary Beth was sitting next to me, so I have a witness for this. Miss Opposite got up and started talking about all of the characteristics that make a good person, and sportsmanship, and a member of the community, and how you're always there to help others. And I think I said out loud to you, I said, I really hope Michaela is listening to this, because this is what we talk about all the time. Like the kind of person that you want to be in the world and as a part of your community. And this was the award for
PE Student of the Year.
PE Student of the Year, and it encompassed the sportsmanship and everything around what that stands for. And when Miss Opposite announced Michaela's name, I lost it. Because I said to you, I hope she's listening, this is what we talk about all the time, and the fact that you embodied that and you lived that to the point where you were awarded PE Student of the Year, I was so proud. I'm not gonna cry. I made a video for you. No, I'm gonna stop. I made a video for you. All of the embarrassing things, like you running outside naked in Blue's Clues slippers, did not make it into the video. But to keep myself from crying, I'm gonna stop here, and the video is my love letter to you. And we read about the 10 commandments this morning. One of the commandments in our house is no fun and no ice cream. And when right?
Yeah.
It's the greatest house ever. You should come visit. And there's no fun and no ice cream. So when the kids and I go to movies, I make them sit through all of the credits to the very end. And the deal is, if there's a kicker, they have to do something nice to me, or for me, or with me. And if there is no kicker, because I've made them sit through all of those credits, I have to buy them dessert. So Michaela, if there's no kicker tonight at the end of the video, I promise I'm gonna buy everybody dessert. Buy everybody dessert. But in general, no fun and no ice cream, so I am so proud of you and all that you did to prepare for today. And you embodied everything from the moment you were born until that moment in the 6th grade award ceremony last year. I'm not gonna cry, so I'm gonna stop now. Love you so much. I love you so much. And your dad and I are so proud to be sharing this day with you and all the hard work that went into it. And thank you all for coming to share and celebrate with us today.